Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Royal Doc Allen podcast. I'm excited to welcome to the program Royal Doc Allen Lindeman. Doc, what's going on, man? How are you?
We're doing really well here, Neil, and you?
Fantastic, and I cannot believe the book is out. Today, we're going to be talking about, Royal Doc Allen's going to be talking about Pregnancy Your Way, now available on Amazon. Why did you write the book, Doc?
Well, Neil, there are at least three reasons. The first one is we want to promote health and well-being for new moms, new dads, and new babies. Whether it's the first, fourth, or 10th time, there's something new. The second reason is we want to avoid pregnancy-related illness as much as possible. And the third reason is that we want to prevent pregnancy-related deaths.
Why is the U.S. mortality rate so high?
Well, it's access, and access, Neil, in that order. The biggest and we'll dig down on the access problem. The first is money. For people who actually can't afford to go to the doctor, and instead of going to the doctor, they're going to work, so they're not following their blood pressures or whatever else. Then there's insurance, and insurance, whether it's an HMO, whether it's managed care, it's all designed to lasso people, to corral them in some kind of a state of ownership, to require that they go to visit a certain group of doctors, and it's usually because of some money involvement. And finally, we have dismissiveness, and we have a couple examples of that on NPR and ProPublica. Women who've been in 2 or 3 times to labor and delivery complaining of too little fetal movement. And each time they were told they couldn't, their understanding of movement wasn't accurate. Finally, when they came in with a dead baby, they were told they should have come in sooner. So these are they're good examples of bad care, and they are examples of dismissiveness, which is a growing problem.
Does postpartum depression play a big role in maternal mortality statistics?
Well, this group now, it's called behavioral health. And behavioral health is now the number one cause of maternal mortality, not to mention morbidity. So it plays a huge role in suicide, homicide, filicide, and drug overdose. So
what is your
it's a big problem.
It definitely seems like one. What is the perspective on postpartum depression?
Well, I think, from my perspective, and I think it's not a very commonly held belief, but it's called socioeconomic, and that's a big fancy word for money and living circumstances. In other words, there's not enough money, can't buy insurance, you have to go to work instead of taking care of yourself. So that until now has been relatively downplayed and neglected.
Why are your stories in the book important?
Well, these stories are a nice way to convey a lesson. And because they're stories, people take them to heart, they remember them easily, and they incorporate the lessons into their lives.
All right, the best place to go is worlddocallen.com and safepregnancy.com, and go to Amazon right now and purchase Pregnancy Your Way, because it's available now, right?
Yes, it is, Neil. Thank you.
All right, that was the Royal Doc Allen podcast. Guys, take care.